What up, what up? Tonight is Shrimp Ceviche. Got my cucumbers going. Scrape the dull side of my corn. My knives never get dull. There is no dull side. So out of army, I'm a boss. Make sure you and your homies dress up tight. Or I take tap like tea and tie-dye. I mean, goddamn. So, shrimp ceviche, traditionally from Peru. We're gonna do a speedy version. I'm gonna shock the shrimp. I'm gonna cook it in my fresh squeezed juices. I got some sumo oranges, got some navel lemons, I got some tomatoes. Yo, can you guys believe that the Kroger in Newport didn't have cilantro? I had to go to Krogetto. Krogetto is now Walnut Hills Kroger because Clifton obviously is not Ghetto no more. And the Walnut Hills Kroger will be closing soon. So, let's see. So I got my shrimp about to go in the water, and then I'll start an avocado spread that I'm gonna do bruschetta with. So it's gonna be a shrimp ceviche with avocado bruschetta. It's almost 8. Down here it's 8:30. Let's see what we can do. Alright. So shrimp's gonna be done soon. It's gonna be done in the water rather. So I'm gonna get my juices ready so that I can finish the cooking process. If you guys don't know, ceviche is essentially raw shrimp cooked with an acid. Now when you cook this in acid, you do not want to use a reactive bowl. So do not use a metal bowl. Don't even use wood. I don't know if there's a wood bowl out there. But I just got a set of nice plastic ones. Put them in the dishwasher 1,000 times, whatever. So, get all your juice squeeze. This thing is so big it doesn't even fit in there. So we'll just put it sideways. So this album that's playing is the Travis Scott. It's a favorite of mine. It's called Before the Rodeo. You know, some people are big Travis Scott fans. They like the old stuff. This is like right in the middle. It's not old. It's not new. Spacey. Reminds me of Kid Cudi. A little bit more drugs. Not me though. Just the songs. So one of the secret ingredients I'm going to be using tonight are some finishing salts. Finishing salts are usually high in, first of all, price, but high in flavor, and they are kind of like a delicate finish on a lot of foods. You can do drinks, you can do appetizers and stuff. This is going to be like a nice, it's going to look great. It's going to taste great, but it's going to look even greater. I picked up a sumo orange. Let's see what this thing looks like on the inside. Japanese, easy to peel. I'm just gonna squeeze this by hand. There's no seeds in it, by the way. It reminds you of like Kobe beef. You see all those marbling elements inside? It's like fruit porn. And I'm not gonna put that down in the dishwasher because it's a good way to get your dishwasher stopped up. Scott the Flame with the ruler. Yeah. So I'll show you guys my salts real quick. I got the water going on for my shrimp. I have fresh jumbo shrimp. Nothing special, but obviously fresh, never frozen. I got a pound. You probably only need a half pound, but we'll see what happens. You guys don't see it in the room, but there's a room full of hungry people that are probably going to want to eat this, so I should probably cook the whole pound, huh? So when I say shock, I literally mean shock. Now that I think about it, I'm going to get an ice bath ready, or just something to stop the cooking of this. You don't want to cook it up too much, because when the shrimp gets chewy, it just doesn't taste right. You need to have that right, perfect consistency that resembles right over sushi. I guess it's like cooked but not cooked, but it's gonna cook some more. We'll see. The drug keep on coming. The sky keep on falling. The drug keep on coming. So I'm just gonna get some ice, water, a strainer, get it ready, and actually, so, I'm reading the comments. Steven, Rachel already tells you not to come over. Apparently this is all for her, not for you. So, a good method is to have a strainer outside of your ice bath. Literally, we're just talking like ice water. Jennifer, where's the small strainer? I don't think it is in the dishwasher. If I was a dishwasher and I had a strainer in it, I would say, hey, I got a strainer in it. Alright, so the strainer was in there. Sorry, guys. Alright. Sometimes I'm too big and don't like to bend over all the way to the back of my damn dishwasher, so that's what happened. Alright, so just get everything ready when you're cooking ceviche. Like I said, it cooks really fast when you use heat. You're not supposed to use heat. A lot of people say that you should just do it straight in the acidic way overnight, even a couple hours in the fridge. We're gonna put it in the oven or in the refrigerator. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna get everything ready, and then I have the guacamole spread that I'm gonna use to get ready. We're gonna grill up some bruschetta, and then we're gonna put it all together. We'll see. Also, cross-contamination is a big thing in this. I know you're using acid and everything, but don't touch raw shrimp, and then touch vegetables and your cutting board and stuff. Just don't do it. I'm going to use 2 sets of tongs. One's going to be for shrimp specifically. The other one's going to be for everything else. But I like to not just start smart and end smart. So, that shrimp is going to be in there for like literally a minute. Then I will put all of my ingredients in which I'm going to finish the ceviche with. So I got my diced cucumbers, English cucumbers. I have my diced red onions. I got cilantro. One thing I did forget was my green onion. You guys ever see me constantly kicking the floor? It's because this damn rug don't want to stay put. We're working on that though. Let's see. We don't want to push it. So the green onion will be a part of the finishing herbs. I'm not going to use too much in the marinade. Did you see that? She just stole some bread. Anyway, want to keep some of this separate until the end. So, like I said, it's good. Your mise en place, your mirepoix, essentially. Get it ready beforehand. This stuff, especially when you're going live, this stuff cooks fast. Shrimp out. Good way to tell when shrimp is already cooked is when it touches each other, touches the head to the butt. We're right under that, so I'm going to pull it out, and if I pull it out, it's going to stop the cooking process, get it back to the state that we want it in, which is cold and acidic, because that's what we're adding to it. Coldness and acidity. So I have a couple in there that are cooked, you know, whatever. Making it safe for the kids. I did this because today was such a beautiful day. Today was 60 degrees in January. Orlando, I know your birthday was a couple days ago. When's the last time you had a 60-degree day close to your birthday? Oh wait, never. Turn all your heat off. That's it for the heat. No more heat for the rest of the day. Okay, so then I'm gonna get my bowl separate. Put my cucumbers. You can probably chop up your cilantro. Chop up your cilantro a little bit more fine than I did. Alright, time to show you guys my seasonings, my salts, my peppers, my accoutrement. Somebody used to call it the ladies, salt and pepper. Alright. So, let's start with smoked black peppercorns. And I always grind up all my seasonings. Well, not all of them, but... So I'd like for this to be coarse. It's gonna marinate with the shrimp really well. The acid's gonna break it down. I wonder if my neighbors can hear this. Oh, I can probably smell it usually. Alright, so we got that. Coarse ground pepper. I have the fresh sea salt and extra virgin olive oil. I feel like I'm a bartender. Alright, so big spoon, mix that all up. Now, another thing I'm going to add that I didn't mention before is a little rice wine vinegar. Not much, we're talking like tea to a tablespoon, nothing crazy. Mind you, I said I'm cooking a pound of shrimp, so that looks delicious already. At Green Dog, where I used to be the kitchen manager at, we used to have a great cucumber salsa that this is kind of mimicked off of. Nothing special, just basic. You can put some corn in there, and that's where I get the red wine vinegar from, or the rice wine vinegar. Adds a little tartness. It's different from the lemons and limes. It's different. So head to butt. Yes, Dre, head to butt. That's how you do it. All right. So another thing that you want to do is once you finish with your herbs and whatnot, I'm going to cut this shrimp into small bite-sized pieces. So you want to make sure that your cutting board is clean, or you use a different cutting board. Lucky for me, I'm going to just use another cutting board. If you guys are just joining me, I am making shrimp ceviche. It's only going to take me about a half an hour total. I already blanched the shrimp. I'm going to cook some bruschetta on my cast iron griddle that I have. I'm going to marinate all this shrimp together once I cut it, and then we're going to throw it in. We're going to talk a little bit. I'll pull it out. I'll put it all together. We'll kill it. All right, cutting board. Shrimp looks good. Cold. That's how we want it. Make sure to keep your utensils clean. I always cook right next to the sink and the garbage disposal. So this is just going to be in halves or thirds, depending on how big they are. These shrimp are technically safe to eat. If I was cooking them for a dish, I might cook them a tiny bit longer. But since this is a quick ceviche, I'm not gonna have time to be able to let the acid cook it as much as it usually would. Herb, I'm cooking shrimp ceviche. I don't know if you caught that or not. Alright, so I have my juices. I didn't have a recipe to this, but that shit is damn sure good. I do have some jalapeno citrus salt. Since I don't have jalapenos that I was gonna put in this, I'm just gonna spice it up. Not much. It's about a teaspoon and a half. It's gonna go in there. And I'm also gonna put some of that coarse brown pepper. It's important to season almost everything you got because some of this will and will not carry over. So, that's half of the shrimp there. I'm gonna cut some more, and then we'll get to the avocado spread. It's essentially guacamole. I'm gonna make it real chunky. For those of you who don't know, I work at the place that sells the best guacamole, Bakersfield. So I've learned a thing or two. Also, shout out to Green Dog for teaching me how to make guacamole the right way some years ago. I didn't know what cilantro was for many years before culinary school. And now I use it in everything. So once the shrimp is in here, it's gonna get tossed. Maybe put a few herbs in there, some of this leftover stuff I got, and then I'll seal it. Like put some, just make sure it's covered and everything. Put in the fridge, and then we'll move on. Thank you guys for watching. I know that this is some random stuff going on. But essentially, you want a lot of liquid. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's well saturated. It smells like Florida. I don't know if you guys know what Florida smells like. So I'm gonna just take a handful of this. It almost feels like I'm pickling something because there's gonna be a little bit of rice wine vinegar in here. The only difference is when pickling, you use hot liquid. This is just more like a quick, simple, fun, like I said, quick ceviche. Keep your hands washed. Natural rice vinegar, just a little bit. Adds a different type of acidity, different type of bite, contrast, if you will. Okay, so I'm gonna taste this one more time. I don't know. I'd eat it now almost. So now let's see. I'm gonna heat up my cast iron grill, and I'm gonna go into this avocado mix. I'm not gonna lie, I cut my bruschetta early because I forgot my bread knife, and I didn't want y'all to see me hack at this bread. A chef knife and a butcher knife can only do so much, so spare everybody the pain and just skip that. Okay. So obviously, when you're making guacamole, I know somebody's gonna hate on me for slapping my knife, but hey, it's my knife. Slapping your knife does not make it dull, ladies and gentlemen. That one's not coming out. There it is. And I wanna know. If you guys are wondering what I'm listening to, this is Travis Scott, Before the Rodeo. One of my favorite rap songs, rap CDs. CDs, we don't buy CDs, what am I talking about? Alright, so I'm gonna use one of these bowls I just had. Make sure it's coming around. Alright, so, hopefully you guys know how to scoop an avocado. Not use a spoon. Start at the top, dig in, clean. You could say I've done this a couple hundred times. Eating burlo with Merlot. Why I gotta be ugly, Dre? You mad because this shirt don't come in your size? Alright. So, current update on the ceviche. The shrimp is in the I keep saying the microwave. I must want to really cook this shrimp. It is in the refrigerator, and I'm doing a quick ceviche, which means that I blanched the shrimp for a minute and a half or so, threw it in a bath of ice water, seasoned it, and now I'm making the guacamole spread. So here again, I'm going to use lime juice. I'm glad I brought enough limes. Kroger also has limes on sale. Jennifer's over here about to mess with me, so y'all just better watch out for that. Somebody says, Jack, I miss you at the Eagle too. No, I didn't. My boy James though. Alright, baby, watch out for you.
I get to eat all of this.
And she just hit her foot on the stool. Cause my girlfriend's goofy. I just let it know it. Alright, where did my cilantro go, folks? I guess this is my cilantro. Now I got a little overzealous using my cilantro. I bought 2 things of cilantro. Guys, give me a second. I gotta find some cilantro. Found it. Found a lot more than 2 bags. Y'all didn't know, I keep green in my house. Mostly stuff that is good for you. I don't know what else you were thinking about, but... You rinse your herbs and spices. So, it was just for real. So I like cooking a wrap, man, because a lot of times it's uplifting. I know a lot of people think that wrap is like bitches and hoes and all that shit, but sometimes it tells the stories of coming up, or you know, things that can come good of living in the hood and having a crackhead mama and shit like that. I don't have one, but I'm just saying, like, people enjoy reminiscing on that and reflecting on that. It helps. So here again, I'm gonna start with the avocados and more runny onion. When you cook, when you're making guacamole, it is best to make everything small. You don't want anything chunky. I was like, what's my kitchen smoking? So I'm gonna turn that down. Forgot about I have to make the bread, so I'm gonna turn it down. So I'm gonna start this onion. I'm gonna coat my bread. I'm gonna grill my bread. Finish the avocado spread. And put all this together for y'all, because I know the anticipation is probably literally eating you alive. All right, everything small cut, throw that in there. Don't forget your Roma tomatoes. I'm not a big tomato fan, but I'm not cooking for me, I'm cooking for y'all essentially, so I'll tell you how to do this. And cut the inside of my Roma out. I don't know if you guys saw that. Sometimes I forgot that you guys are watching. Cut the inside out. I just use the skin essentially. I use some of the inside, but I like to keep it separate. Sometimes you get too much water or juice from... Cut your stickers off. Rookie mistake, Kevin. Rookie mistake. So I'm doing this so we can all learn. We can all cook for our girlfriends, boyfriends, significant others, I'm not gonna go any deeper than that because y'all know who y'all are, and I'm not about to do that because y'all gonna turn this off and y'all sit with us and giving other like, why don't you ever cook me ceviche? I don't even know what ceviche is, but I want some. Chef Kelz taught me. Damn, that's a hashtag. I'm not even ready. All right, so I'm gonna coat this bread. Obviously, bread doesn't matter if it's in a reactive bowl. You just need to get some oil on it. You need to get some more pepper. So going back to this, like, I guess that good. All right. So. Whoop. I don't want that either. It's the butt. I don't need the butt. Y'all didn't hear that though. Alright, so. Some more salt. So I keep telling you about my salts and stuff, but I ain't pulled them out for real yet. Y'all ain't ready yet. I can't give y'all something y'all ain't ready for. Trey said he's on his way. The door's locked, and I just bought a gun, so you better be careful where you walking into. Let me just say that. Alright, so over here, I'm not going to keep moving my phone because my hands are all greasy. I have a cast iron griddle. It is a big, like what you would cook pancakes on, but it's got all the grills, the grates in it. Since I live in an apartment, I can't have a grill, I can't have all this shit, so I'm gonna fake it till I make it. Play jazz. And that term comes from, jazz is never the same twice. Sounds good, you might hear somebody mess up, you hear a solo, they kill it. Yep, I'm playing jazz. Alright, so bread's on. Don't let me forget about it. If I forget about it, somebody call me or something. So, let's see. Am I forgetting anything that has guacamole? If not, or if I am, I'll taste it later. So, mash, 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 mash. I'm going to get this a little chunky. Smells so good though. So another place that I get my spices from is a place called Spice and Tea Exchange. They're currently out of business in Cincinnati. I worked for them back in like, I don't know, 2012 or whatever. Cool place. Chocolate salt, you know, cool, different shit, but can't really get it anymore. I even have habanero salt, excuse me. I have jalapeno citrus salt. Habanero sugar. I have like, so like that fast, I made guacamole. If you ever complain about making guacamole, you ain't doing it right. So, Okay. Bread's on the first flip. Guacamole needs more salt. No worries. It's better to add less first because you can always add more. You can never take away salt. Once you take away salt, take away flavor. What am I talking about? You can't even take it away. So add salt gradually. I'd say like 2 to 3 tablespoons tops. It's still chunky. Still got all the vegetables apparent in there. Yeah, and then I have some finishing salt, which I'm finally going to show you guys. I know you guys have been waiting for this. Alright. So, alright. I got Michael Jackson salt, or designer salt. One black, one white. Black salt. This is like a black lava salt. I don't know if you guys can see the crystals in there, but it is, it's legit. This pure Flor de Sel salt is too shiny. It's like pure cocaine. You guys can't even see it. It sucks. All right, well, they're gonna get used. Wish you could see. All right, guacamole, good. Gonna go in the refrigerator. You woke me up early. Did that fish smell like Swiss? Oh no, sir. All right, so bread's almost done. Look at this. We've been doing this for how long? Not even that long. And I'm almost done. 23 minutes, 24 minutes. Y'all ain't ready, but my ceviche is. I got time to like cook and dance if you want. What you want? All right, let me clean up after myself. Let me get some stuff going. I am not making enough for 10 people. Nobody else is invited. My off day is tomorrow. I'm trying to get off this camera. It's actually hot in this kitchen because it's hot. Remember I said don't separate your tongue, or do separate your tongues. Stealing this plate. It's on a big plate I got right now. You got hot. Woo! All right. All right, so bread's grilled up. I didn't go too hard on it, but I got some more over there cooking. So make this all nice for y'all. Oh, it smells still. Even just the bread. More bread. Okay, so again, ceviche, shrimp, avocado guacamole spread, grilled bruschetta, cucumber onion slaw, if you will. You know what? Let's mix that in now. Got all this goodness. Meets all this goodness. We just listened to the whole album of Travis Scott. What do you guys want to listen to next? Alright, so if you guys had smell-o-vision, you guys would be, you know, drooling right now. Okay. Alright. So this shit is delicious. Shrimp ceviche. What do you guys want to listen to next? I couldn't play it on the soundbar because it's too far away. My neighbors would get upset. So I had to switch it up and put it on this Samsung tablet. Depending on what there is, I'll just play Travis Scott. I'm almost done, so y'all ain't gotta wait no more. Y'all ain't gotta anticipate this no longer. Put this together. It's gonna be whatever. All right. I don't need a spoon. I got a couple spoons. All right. So, olive oil, coarse salt, pepper, guacamole. So obviously this could be totally vegan, even though y'all know how I feel about vegan. So hope y'all covering your ears, noses, and mouths. So don't put too much on there because you still gotta have room for ceviche, obviously the main course. And I put this guacamole on the bottom so that it'll help the ceviche stick to the bread. Without this, you're gonna have a whole bunch of messy shrimp everywhere. My girlfriend is really messy, so I need to like help her out. Jesus. All right. So I'll do a couple, and then I'll show you guys how bomb.com this is about to be. Yes, my hands are clean. Yes, I washed them 3-4 times. Continue wiping them of any nastiness. I haven't even touched that shrimp since it started. So I don't hear no shit from nobody. All right. Alright, almost done. My back is hurting. Maybe because I was at work all day today and it was busy. Okay. Again, I'm glad y'all can't see the rest of my kitchen because it is a mess right now. So, cool. Alright, let me get everything out of the way. You see this essentially food porn in action. So I'm going to finish this with like I said, the salt. I'm also going to finish this with some green onion. I'm just going to finish this. I could have swore I just heard my door ring. Somebody knocking on my door. I wouldn't be surprised about it. Shout out to all my neighbors in Trevelyan Flats. Shout out to Walnut Hills. Shout out to Bakersfield. Shout out to my mama. What up, mama? Alright, I'm almost done. My back is hurting for real. I'm getting old. Y'all know I was old, right? I just look and act young. I cook like a grown ass man, though. I'll tell you what, boy. This dish is gonna bring you back to the springtime. But since it's warm outside, that's why I cooked it. Alright. Tell me what y'all think. Good? I'm trying to get out of it. I don't want my big head in the way. Alright, so time. I'm about to finishing salts. So these finishing salts, like I said, naturally crystals and whatnot. So this is just the last hurrah of love. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of black just for contrast. Literally just, you know, just to look pretty. Because black is beautiful. This is black lava salt. I don't know much about it. I know that it tastes like campfire, kind of, in a good way. I don't want nobody thinking I'm eating coal or nothing. So this is obviously some of the juice. All right, guys. Looking good? I might have to get off this, so I need to take pictures and shit. So, all of, where's the clock at? Y'all can't see it. It took me all of 33 minutes, and y'all stuck in here with me. That's what's up. I still have some of this bread on here, but that's what it looks like. Something simple, something to keep the bread fluffy on the inside, crispy on the outside. It's still on, Kelz. It's hot, so don't do that. If y'all ever want to talk about spices, I got spices galore, but that's a whole nother day. We ain't going into that right now. As soon as I figure out what else to cook next, I'll be back. So I'm gonna holler at y'all.